We are looking at parking opportunities and needs in the city of Kawartha Lakes, specifically Fenland Falls, Bobcaygeon, and Lindsay. And if you look at the slide over here, we're looking at the future parking supply. We're making sure we address stakeholder concerns, and we're looking at growth-related parking demand in the future. So the project just kicked off in November. We're in March, we're doing the stakeholder consultation, and we're going to come back again in the fall after we look at feedback and data that we've collected, and we're going to present to Council in January 2020 tentatively.
Okay, great. And so what types of things are you going to be looking at? And then what's kind of the end goal when you do your presentation in 2020?
So this slide over here shows some of the things we're looking at. So we're collecting parking demand surveys in the winter, the spring, and the summer to look at the seasonal impact in Lindsay, Bobcaygeon, and Fenland Falls. We'll be doing stakeholder consultation and public consultation, which is what we're doing right now in each of the 3 communities. We'll be looking at existing policies and strategies that currently exist in Kawartha Lakes, just to make sure we're not contradicting anything and all the studies are aligned. And then we'll be coming up with preliminary recommendations based on parking best practices, all the other things I just mentioned, and coming up with some preliminary recommendations, and then bringing them back to the public in the fall, just to make sure there's no showstoppers or anything that we missed. And then with that, we'll finalize a report and go to Council early 2020.
And there's a way the public can help you out with that, right? And it's called your public hotspot.
Certainly, there's a slide over here just on that. There's several things several ways the public can help out. We'll be creating an online survey to gauge the public's feeling on a variety of topics. We've also created what we call a crowdsourcing map. So there's a demonstration of this over here. This is just a static demonstration, but there's a map where you can drop a pin if you have trouble finding parking here, or if you have trouble finding accessible parking here. You can just place a pin on this map, which is going to launch towards the end of next week, March 15th, around then. And then we create a hotspot map that shows the trends. So it's not just 1 or 2 people speaking to us anecdotally. It collects all the information from hopefully dozens, if not hundreds of people, and determines if there are any trends from this.